finally found me once again. Another week of overtime and sweat. The factory whistle sang its closing song, but something still felt wrong. I folded my paycheck in my worn out jeans, remembering what those Fridays used to mean. There was a time I'd race straight home. Now every road feels long alone. Another payday without you waiting. No smile at the door, no arms embracing. No plans to split a cheap cafe meal, or laugh about the bills we'd somehow beat. The money's in my pocket, but my heart's still broke. It's hard to celebrate when hope has gone. Every dollar feels a little less worth saving. Another payday without you waiting. Your favorite flowers stand outside the store. I don't buy them anymore. The little things we used to share now only live in empty air. I still catch myself turning down our street, expecting your footsteps to meet me. Some habits take a long time to fade, especially the ones love made. Another payday without you waiting. The silence says more than words could say. I still work hard from dawn till night, but there's no one to tell me it'll be alright. But while it's heavier than yesterday, yet loneliness takes the bigger pay. What once felt like a blessing keeps on breaking. Another payday without you waiting. Maybe someday I'll unlock that door and hear laughter filling this house once more. Until that day, I'll carry on, one sunrise and one paycheck at a time. Another payday without you waiting. But I'm learning life keeps moving forward. The scars are deep, the nights are long. Still I'm finding strength to carry on. One day these empty rooms will echo less, and my heart will finally find its rest. Until then I'll keep believing. Every hard-earned day is worth living. Another Friday, another check in my hand, and another step toward healing. The alarm clock rang before the sun. Another 12-hour shift had just begun. Steel-toe boots on a worn-out floor, still couldn't seem to earn much more. Every paycheck disappeared too fast, trying to outrun yesterday's past. You said we'd make it through somehow, but forever feels different now. Counting empty pockets, counting broken promises, one for every dream that slipped right through our fingertips. I gave my sweat, I gave my time. You gave me reasons not to ask you why. Now the wallet's thin and so is trust. Love can't survive on maybe and enough. Every night I lose a little more of us. Counting empty pockets, counting broken promises. The refrigerator refrigerator hummed in the quiet room, half full shelves and a heart with no bloom. I skipped my dinner to pay the light bill, believing your I love you was stronger still. But your suitcase awaited by the door before I even knew what for. The hardest debts are never paid with cash. They're the memories that never seem to pass. Counting empty pockets, counting broken promises, watching our future disappear in little pieces. The rent got paid, but love fell behind. Some things money can never buy. I held on tighter every day while you quietly slipped away. Now all that's left is dust and memories. Counting empty pockets, counting broken promises. Tomorrow's sunrise won't know my name, but it'll rise just the same. I lace these boots and face the day, even if you're miles away. Counting empty pockets, counting broken promises, but I won't count on yesterday forever. I'll build a life one step at a time, with honest work and peace of mind. Maybe my wallet won't always be full, but my heart won't be fooled anymore. Some losses teach us how to live again after counting empty pockets and broken promises. The road is long, but hope doesn't cost a single dime. That old bar light, we laughed like we'd never lose a fight. We raised our glasses to better days, swore we'd never drift away. I called your brothers, I called you mine. Never thought you'd leave me behind. When the money disappeared, so did your names. Funny how success and friendship don't play the same game. Friends who toasted while I sank, drank to my smile, then laughed at my pain. You cheered the highs, but skipped the lows, turned your backs when the hard wind blew. The bottle was full, but your hearts were empty. Your loyalty wasn't worth a penny. I learned who stood and who just drank. Friends who toasted while I sang. My phone got quiet when I lost my job. No one came around to help me through it all. The same old crowd that filled my nights vanished with the neon lights. I saw your pictures raising one more round while I was trying not to hit the ground. The hardest truth ain't losing a dime, it's finding out who wastes your time. to sea. Some people leave before the ship even breaks. Friends who toasted while I sang. Now I'd rather sit alone in silence than crowd my life with empty kindness. One honest friend is worth far more than 100 standing at the barroom door. Friends who toasted while I sang. Thank you for showing me what friendship ain't. You couldn't drown the hope inside my soul, or steal the strength that made me whole. Today I raise my glass to those who stayed, the few whose loyalty never changed. Here's to the ones who pulled me from the deep, not the friends who toasted while I sank. The loudest cheers faded with the night, but the quiet heart stayed by my side. Morning coffee barely touched my lips when an old friend let the secret slip. He looked away before he spoke your name, like he already knew nothing was the same. One quiet sentence stopped my world before I ever heard it from you. The truth arrived wearing someone else's face, while you were still pretending everything was okay. I heard your goodbye in someone else's voice before you ever gave me any choice. They told me you were already gone, while I was still trying to hold on. The words weren't yours, but the pain was real. A stranger said what you refused to reveal. The hardest goodbye I've ever known, I heard in someone else's voice. You came home acting like nothing had changed, smiling through a heart already rearranged. I looked into eyes that couldn't stay, searching for one honest word to say, but silence can confess a deeper lie than any excuse you could ever try. Love shouldn't have to travel town to town just to find the truth waiting around. I heard your goodbye in someone else's voice, echoing through all the dreams we built. Every promise cracked beneath my feet, every memory tasted bittersweet. You left me with questions they answered instead, while you kept quiet inside our bed. The ending reached me long before you came home. I heard your goodbye in someone else's voice. If you had looked me straight into the eyes, the hurt would have been easier than the lies. counted every penny in this old mason jar, just enough to keep us going, never very far. You said, baby, trust me, tomorrow will be fine. So I handed you my paycheck, every single dime. I believed your words like gospel in the rain, never knowing trust would cost me more than pain. You smiled as you reached into my hand, while another story was already planned. My last dollar bought your last lie. I paid with my heart while you said goodbye. You took my hope with the change I had, left me richer in lessons, poorer than before. Love shouldn't come with a receipt of tears, or leave a debt that lasts for years. I gave you everything money couldn't buy. My last dollar bought your last lie. The cupboards echoed louder every day, still I found another way to make us stay. I skipped my meal so you could eat, wore worn-out boots on tired feet. Then I saw your picture in somebody else's arms, smiling like you'd never known my heart. The price of love was more than I could see, because honesty was never sold to me. My last dollar bought your last lie. I paid with my soul while you lived another life. Every promise folded like a worn-out bill, leaving this broken heart standing still. You spent my faith without a second thought, then walked away with everything I lost. The truth arrived when your goodbye ran dry. My last dollar bought your last lie. Now my pockets may still be nearly bare, but at least I know the truth lives there. I'd rather sleep with an empty wallet tonight than wake tomorrow believing another life. My last dollar bought your last life, but it also bought the day I opened my eyes. No more chasing what was never mine, no more wasting love on borrowed time. One day someone will hold things hard with care, not measure love by what I can spare. You took my money, but not my life. My last dollar bought your last, some debts I paid in cash. The deepest ones are paid in trust. Rent was due, so was goodbye. The landlord knocked before the morning light. Another bill we couldn't make come right. The kitchen table held more overdue dreams than food enough for you and me. but not a heart that's already walked away. Rent was due, so was goodbye. You packed your bags without looking in my eyes, left your coffee cup beside the sink, like you were gone before I could even think. We ran out of money, then we ran out of time. Somehow we lost more than $1 sign. The bills kept coming, the tears fell too. Rent was due, so was goodbye. I sold my guitar just to keep the lights, worked double shifts through endless nights. Every paycheck disappeared too fast, always paying for yesterday's past. You said love couldn't pay the cost, but I never knew we'd both get lost. I would have fought through every storm if you'd still call this broken place our home. Rent was due, so was goodbye. You packed your bags without looking in my eyes, left your picture hanging on the wall, like you'll never love me much at all. We ran out of money, then we ran out of hope. I kept holding on while you let go. The bills kept coming, the tears fell too. Rent was due, so was goodbye. Now someone else lives in that little room, but your memory still sweeps the floor at noon. I learned that a house can stand alone, even after it stops feeling like a home. Rent was due, so was goodbye. But I finally found the strength to survive. My pockets are still far from full, yet my heart no longer carries you. Someday love will knock on a different door, one that won't leave when times get hard. Until then, I'll keep getting by. The rent gets paid, but so did goodbye. The lights still shine in this empty place, and somehow, so do I. The bartender knew my name by heart long before we fell apart. A neon sign cut through the rain while I tried to drown your memory in pain. Your empty chair was all I saw, where forever used to warm these walls. The jukebox played our favorite tune, but even that was over too soon. The bar stayed open longer than I loved. Last call came after you'd given up. I raised my glass to what we used to be, while strangers watched the wreck of me. The whiskey burned, but not enough to erase the nights when your touch was love. The lights went out just before the dawn, The bar stayed open, but our love was gone. An old man said, son, I've been there too. Some hearts leave before they tell the truth. I smiled and nodded through the haze, trying to count my better days. Your picture still lived in my wallet's fold, even though your heart had turned cold. Every empty bottle on that shelf couldn't help me forget myself. The bar stayed open longer than I loved. It poured one more drink when I had enough. Your goodbye echoed through every song, making every minute feel so long. I searched the bottom of every glass for a way to outrun our past, but memories don't fade with alcohol. They only linger after last call. So I laid a 20 on the worn-out bar, stepped outside beneath the stars. The night was quiet, the road was clear, and for the first time I faced my fear. The bar stayed open longer than I loved, but healing stayed longer than the hurt. No more hiding behind smoky rooms or waiting for a love that never returned. I'll leave the bottle where it belongs and carry only the strength to move on. Some endings hurt, but they make us strong. The bar stayed open longer than our love. The neon faded with the morning sky, and so did the last tear in my Another long day, another empty room. The silence settles in too soon. Coffee's gone cold on the windowsill. The night's so quiet, it almost kills. Then out of nowhere, my old ringtone cries, like a ghost that never really says goodbye. You never call when the sun still shines, only when loneliness crosses your mind. The phone only rings after midnight, when your world falls apart and you need someone to hold tight. You say my name like it still belongs, but disappear before the morning comes. I'm tired of being your last goodnight, your temporary place to hide. Love shouldn't live in the dark like this. The phone only rings after midnight. You asked how I've been, like nothing has changed, while I am still sweeping up yesterday's pain. You tell me you're sorry you miss what we had, then laugh for a second, pretending you're glad. But I hear the tears hiding under your smile, and I know you'll be gone in a little while. You know my number, you know my heart, but only remember when yours falls apart. The phone only rings after midnight, when your world falls apart and you need someone to hold tight. You say my name like it still belongs, but disappear before the morning comes. I'm tired of being your last goodnight, your temporary place to hide. Love shouldn't live in the dark like this. The phone only rings after midnight. Tonight I let it ring into the dawn. Some stories end by finally moving on. If you only need me when you're breaking down, then maybe it's time I stop being around. The phone still rings after midnight, but this time I won't turn on the light. Someone else can rescue your lonely soul. I finally learned to let you go. I'm choosing peace instead of one more fight, closing the door on one more sleepless night. Your voice fades with the morning light. The phone only rings after midnight, and when the silence fills this room again, at least I know it's honest in the end. Your phone was lying on the passenger seat, a web of broken glass beneath my feet. You laughed and said, "It's nothing, don't you see?" But something felt different between you and me. Then a name lit up through the shattered light. One message changed the rest of my life. You couldn't hide what destiny revealed. Even broken glass couldn't keep the truth concealed. The truth came through a cracked screen, right where our forever used to be. Every shattered line reflected your disguise. Every glowing word uncovered hidden lies. I didn't need to read every single line. Your silence confessed every secret in your mind. One broken phone changed everything. The truth came through a cracked screen. You reached too late to take it from my hand, too late to save the love we planned. The smile you wore finally disappeared, replacing all the promises I had held for years. No louder sound than a guilty heart breaking long before we fell apart. I lose my sleep chasing wrong from right. The answers found me without a sound. The moment that phone lit up on the ground, the truth came through a cracked screen. And painful as it was, it set me free. Some hearts don't break because love ends. They break because trust refuses to mend. I remember the lesson more than the pain. Some losses become life's greatest gain. Goodbye was clearer than it had ever been. The truth came through a cracked screen. The glass was broken, but for the first time I saw everything clearly. There were 3 old chairs around that worn-out pine. One for you, one for me, one for borrowed time. We shared cheap coffee and yesterday's bread, laughing over dreams that lived inside our heads. I never thought the hands I used to shake would be the same one smiling while my heart would break. The front door welcomed every friend I knew, and never knowing one of them was never true. There were 2 faces at my kitchen table. One told the truth, one wore a faithful label. You raised your glass, looked me in the eye, then poured another round of quiet lies. I fed the people I called my own, while betrayal was making itself at home. The hardest lesson love ever gave was 2 faces at my kitchen table. I heard the whispers after I walked away. My name became a joke, they loved to say. The stories grew with every passing night, turning wrong into something that sounded right. The plates are clean, but the scars remain. Some stains never wash away with rain. A stranger can't break your habits deep. There's someone you trusted enough to keep. There were 2 faces at my kitchen table, one full of promises, one full of betrayal. You smiled while stealing what I couldn't see, leaving nothing but memories for me. The bread we broke now tastes like dust. You can't build a home on broken trust. The hardest lesson love ever gave was 2 faces at my kitchen table. On purpose, not every seat deserves a second chance. Some doors close quieter than a whisper, but they echo louder than the lies. There were 2 faces at my kitchen table. The lies have all gone cold. You still answered every time I called, but your voice no longer climbed my walls. The words were warm, the feeling was cold, like a story already finished but never told. I kept believing we were holding on, while your goodbye had already begun. You didn't leave the day you walked away. You left 1,000 silent nights before that day. You changed your heart before your number. Love grew colder long before the summer. You stopped reaching for these empty hands long before I could understand. When you finally said we were through, it wasn't news, it was something I already knew. The call had ended long before the tone. You changed your heart before your number. You smiled less every passing week, turned simple talks into awkward silence. The pictures stayed upon the wall, but they stopped meaning much at all. I watched forever slowly fade, one quiet excuse at a time. Sometimes goodbye doesn't need a sound. It happens while two people are still around. You changed your heart before your number. Every promise slowly lost its color. You stay beside me at miles away, counting down to your escape. By the time your message said don't call, there was nothing left for me to hold. The distance started long before we were alone. You changed your heart before your number. Now I know that love doesn't disappear overnight. It fades like daylight, giving way tonight. And the hardest truth I've ever learned is sometimes the fire dies before it stops burning. You changed your heart before your number, but I won't carry that hurt forever. I find someone whose love stays true through every season we go through. No more waiting for a heart that's gone. No more holding on to what moved on. I remember love for what it was, not for how quietly it was undone. You erased my number from your phone, but you erased me from your heart long before that. your eyes looked away, like your heart had already found another place. You held my hand just enough to pretend, while letting someone else pull you in. Every I love you sounded so rehearsed, a beautiful lie that only made it hurt. I kept believing we'd find our way, but I was losing you more every day. You love me with someone else's smile, stayed in my arms, but your heart ran miles. Every promise faded before the dawn. I should've known you were already gone. You gave me pieces, never all of you. Left me chasing dreams that never came true. Now I know I forever felt so small. You love me with someone else's smile. I found the truth between your silent nights, hidden in messages you tried to hide.